Hello and welcome back to the video. In this video I'm going to be going over a recipe that I seen from Remington James. He did an anabolic cheesecake, and I'm going to try to make this cheesecake but do it a little bit differently than he did. For the most part, all the ingredients and everything is about the same thing that he did, just with the crust a little bit different. I'm just going to do it more of a simple way to do it. Does it taste better or anything? And just something it's more of a quick and easy, probably like lazier way to do it, but it still comes out really good. First thing that you want to do is we're gonna add fat-free cream cheese, and we're gonna use 2 blocks of the cream cheese. Definitely make sure you're doing fat-free. It's only 30 calories per serving, and there's 8 servings in this whole thing, so very low calorie for a whole thing of cream cheese compared to your normal 90 calories or so for 1 serving. Definitely when mixing this together too, it makes it a lot easier if you leave the cream cheese out for a little bit, so it's not that hard when you're trying to mix it up. Next thing we will do is we will add 340 grams of a fat-free Greek. I'm going to use light Greek vanilla. It's only 90 calories per serving. Has 0 fat, 10 carbohydrates, and 14 grams of protein in it. Just make sure it's either plain vanilla comes out good. And I might not have enough in this one, so I might have to get another one out. But for going for a cheesecake, definitely he did a really good job putting this stuff together. It comes out very good, very delicious. For the whole thing, it's very low calorie, tons of protein compared to your normal cheesecake if you were going to buy this at the store. I've got another one here. Gonna add the 340. Next up, you'll want to use 10 grams of a vanilla extract, or I use the imitation vanilla flavor. Baker's, get any kind of generic at your local Walmart. Pick this up at Walmart. So you'll want 10 grams of this. Next up, we'll be using a stevia or a 0 calorie sweetener of your choice. Splenda, stevia, whatever you want to use. And we're going to use 30 grams of the 0 calorie sweetener. And then last up, I believe, is just your choice of protein, which a vanilla based is probably going to be your best. If you can find a cheesecake base, that would probably be great for this recipe. Definitely make it taste more of a cheesecake. I just have Rule 1. It's 100% whey protein isolate. This is vanilla butter cake flavor. It definitely works really well with this. It has 110 calories per scoop. 29.3 grams is every scoop. And there's 25 grams of protein in this. So yeah, depending on your protein too, it's going to vary on what kind that you buy, different calories and different scoops and everything like that. But we're going to use 4 grams, or 4 scoops, sorry. 4 scoops of this protein. So say about 120 grams or so, depending on what the variance is on your protein scoops. Then you're going to want to mix this up, and that will be your filling. Definitely take your time when trying to mix this up. Get stuff everywhere. Make sure you have a big enough bowl. It's quite a bit in here. So get yourself a decent bowl size. And just take your time getting it all mixed together. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this mixed together, and we'll come back and show you the rest. So just about there. Starting to definitely look like a good filling there. Used a spoon at first to try to get it together. And then got to whisk out to get the rest. You see it's it's clumpy in there. So you just really got to work at it. Try to get those clumps out as best as possible. If you got a hand mixer, I'm sure that would work for you too. But you can definitely do it by hand. You just got to put a little bit of time into it. Not long at all though. And it'll start mixing pretty well. Now the pan size I'm using too, I have a Pyrex. It's a 2.2 quart or 2 liter. And that's the size pan I'm going to be using to make this. It's going to make a decent amount of cheesecake. Definitely something good to bring over to the family parties or something like that. It's not going to be extremely high in calories. It's going to have tons of protein, literally no fat at all. So there's the mix, pretty good. Last up, we'll make the crust. Very simple for the crust. All I'm using is Honey Made graham crackers, 130 calories per serving, and that's for 2 full sheets. And I'm going to use 5 sheets for making the bottom crust of this. Now in his video he crushes it up, uses a sugar-free syrup, and molds it into a crust on the bottom. Definitely a great idea to do that. Makes it definitely taste a lot more filled in more for a crust on the bottom. But if you just want a quick and easy way to do it, still works out very well. Still tastes amazing. You just spray it with the non-stick cooking spray. You don't need much, because all the cooking sprays definitely still have calories in it if you're going to be very heavy-handed on it. So very light sprays just to get a mist on there. And then all I'm going to do is lay these in here. And like I said, with this 2.2 quart pan, depending on your size too, it might be a little bit more or less of graham crackers. But 5 sheets, then I broke one little corner off just to fit in there. Layers the bottom pretty well. And that will be your crust for the cheesecake. Then you want to preheat your oven to 325, and you're going to bake this for 30 minutes. Then after 30 minutes, you're going to want to take your oven down to 200 and bake it for an additional 50 to 60 minutes. So that's to start off. Preheat oven, 325, 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, restart your oven, take it to 200, and do it for 50, 60 minutes. Then you'll take it out, and you will let it sit for about 3 to 4 hours in the fridge. Definitely want to let it thicken up. Like I said, this is just quite a bit of cake right here, and definitely tastes amazing. So Remington James, he really did a great job on this recipe. Give him a lot of kudos. Eating a cheesecake like this normally would, for a small slice, would probably be anywhere from 500 to 800 calories depending on where you get it from. Not a big slice either. And this whole cake's going to come out to under 1,500 calories if you eat the whole thing. It's going to have way more protein. Literally no fat in it. So a great alternative, especially during the holidays. You're still trying to keep low, not go crazy on the desserts everybody's bringing over. This could be something that you make. People probably wouldn't even know that it is that low calorie. Probably wouldn't even know it's that much protein in it because it tastes that good. You just go in here and spread it out. And like I said, oven preheated, 325, 30 minutes. Take it down to 200 for an additional 50 to 60 minutes. Take it out of the oven. Let it sit for a little bit. Put it in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours. Preferably overnight. It'll taste a lot better in the morning after it settles. And then you got yourself an amazing tasting cheesecake. And this thing fills up this whole pan. Tons of cheesecake. And the macros on this is just crazy. So if you made this cheesecake exactly like I did, you used the 5 full sheets of graham crackers from Honey Made, 325 calories. For 2 full bars of the fat-free cream cheese, only 480 calories. The Greek vanilla yogurt came out to about 200 calories. And then 4 scoops of protein, 440 calories, which comes out to a total of 1,445 calories, 148 grams of carbs, only 7.5 grams of fat. So just literally no fat in this whole thing. Especially when you break it up by pieces. I mean, you might get a half gram of fat in a slice if you're lucky. And then you're talking 181 grams of protein. So just tons of protein in this. So thank you guys very much for watching my videos. If you like them, please subscribe. Hit the bell button to be notified of any new videos that come out. And you guys have a great day.